This is Among Us. It's a game where you play as a crew that try to fix things either on a spaceship, sky space, or some station on some planet. So when you're in the game, you need to complete some tasks to win the game. And this is the bar that shows all the tasks for all the players, not just you. And you find your tasks here. And to find out where they are, you click on the map. Or you click tab. Much faster. And as you see, some of them have 0 out of 2 and some just have the name. So let's go to swipe card, because that's a single task. Single part task. And then you click use, or you click E, much faster. It's a very simple task. You're gonna love this task. And then you see the taskbar indicates that something is done. So let's go do a 2-part task. So here, this is, which is it? Empty garbage. Use, drag and hold. Nothing happened because it's a multi-part task. Now, before I do this, I'll also tell you that some tasks have visual clues, but these are probably turned off when you play. When you have visual clues, there's something that indicates that you're doing it that other people can see, so that you can prove that you're innocent. Like when it comes out here when I'm done. But if it is turned off, you can still see this, but the others can't. And as you see now that 2 of 2 is done, it went up again. So if you see something suspicious but there is no body, so you can't report the body because no one is dead maybe, or you're not sure, but you saw something doing something they shouldn't. I will show you what these are later. You can go to this place and click use or just E and then hit the button. And every crew member has 1 emergency meeting, so when you used yours, you don't have any more for this match or round. And then there is a meeting. And then you can talk. You cannot talk before this. But these dummies are really fast at voting, so I might get voted out. Let's see. Let's just skip. To vote, you click on a name and either choose to not do it or do it. Same as this. I got voted out. And there's chat here. So when you're dead, you can still talk here and the living cannot see what you're typing. So this is called dead chat. Now we proceed and I voted out and I will be dead. This is good. Because then I can show you. See, I was not the imposter. Because there is no imposter in this game. But see here, you are dead. Finish your tasks to win. So you can still do your tasks, but now you can just move wherever. See. This is a 2-part task. That's why it's flashing there. And then I come here and do the second part. Really difficult task. So when you're dead, do your tasks. Because you can still win. If the imposter isn't good enough or fast enough, they can lose to a task completion. But what happens if you find someone who's dead? Then you get a report button. Here you see it's grayed out now, but it goes ta-da. But you can't always see it right away because it might be... See, you can... See, I can barely see it, so you won't always notice it. So if you see it, you can either take a chance to figure out where it is, or just hit report right away. So then to report, you click this with your mouse, or you hit R. R. And then there is a meeting, like before, and then you vote, and... Yeah, orange was always very sus. And to be voted out, you have to have the most amount of votes. So if you get 2 votes and someone else get 2 votes, no one is ejected. And if you get 2 votes and there are 2 votes to skip or more votes to skip, you don't get ejected. But pay attention to who votes for you, because they might be an imposter. This is different on different maps, but this is admin. And you click E here instead of there. Then you can see where people are, but you can't see them move. You can only see them in as they are in the room. So if this person leaves, it goes empty while the person is in the hallway. And if he passes through here, it will just be an icon for him here while he's passing through. Or there will be 2 icons here if he goes there, like here now. So you won't see them walk, they will just appear as an icon while they are in the room and then go away until they're in another room. And if you see someone going away here and suddenly they're here, or here, that means they're using a vent. And I will show you vents a bit later. So if you're an imposter, your name is red. Also when the round starts, it says in big letters, imposter. So when you're an imposter, your name is red, and you can also see the red name over your fellow imposter if there are more of you. And as you can see, you still have a use button, but if you walk away from something, you get a sabotage button. And then you hit E, because it's in this place. This is the E place. And these buttons close the doors, which means no one can pass until the timer is up. On some maps, when you close the doors, they can open them by doing a task. And then when they get to the door, they get a use thing, and then they flip the switches. And also you have these icons. They are sabotage icons. So now that I am the imposter, I click this, and the light goes out. And it says here the lights are out. I'm gonna swap to not being an imposter. And you see, this is how little you see. Actually, you see less than this, because you will have a different setting when you play. So when you are a crewmate and the light is out, you can hardly see anything. And this is important to remember if you are an imposter, because you can kill much easier now that no one just a little bit farther away from you can't see you. But they can still see your name if it sticks up, so be careful. So if you're a ghost, you cannot fix sabotage. But if you're a crew and if you're an imposter, you can fix sabotage. So imposters can fix their own sabotage. So that doesn't clear them. So for this sabotage, there was only arrows. So it's not super important to fix it. You don't die if you don't do it. And the same for communications. This means that people can't see their tasks and they can't use security cameras. I haven't showed you security cameras. I will show you security cameras. But there are also O2, oxygen, and reactor. So if you do those, they have to fix them, or they will die. To remove the map, this map, or this map, you hit tab. Or escape. Sometimes tab doesn't work for me. So this is security cameras and everyone can use them. So on this map you can only see this. On other maps then you see one camera on the whole screen and you can switch through them. And if you walk around the map and you see a camera that is flashing red, that means someone is watching. So if you are the imposter, be careful. So I'll show you vents. These are the vents. So as you can see, this button says sabotage. But if you get closer, it says vent. So if you want to hit E to use the sabotage map while you're near people like this, like innocently doing that, be sure you're not close to a vent, because if you then hit E, you will vent and they will see it and you are busted. And as you can see, this is called the fog. You can't see anyone moving here. But if someone is using this vent, you will see the vent animation. So you will see that someone is venting, but you don't know who. So beware. So what you can also do, let's say I kill this guy. But then someone walks in, or there was someone here that I didn't see, and then now see me. I can report it. No, that's the wrong button. R. So you can self-report and then accuse the other ones of doing it. He was really sus earlier, so let's do that. And it's bye-bye orange. My plan was successful. Then I'm going to show some settings. So, with all the short keys you can use on your keyboard, this is the most effective one. If you use this, you walk around while holding your mouse, and then you have to click everything, and it is much slower. And in graphics, please turn VSync on. Because if you don't, the game runs at 30 FPS. And it might not sound important for this game, but some tasks are much easier if you have VSync on. And if you have it on, you get the same FPS as your monitor has. So if you have a 60Hz monitor, you get 60, but if you have a higher, like 120, 144, 165, 240, etc., you get that FPS. Or the frame rate you have set in your graphics card settings to have as max. So I get 160. Probably can't see it really well, but there it is, 160. And now I get 30. So overall, it's a much smoother experience, and I highly recommend setting it to VSync on. And some tasks, I will show you this one thing. Some tasks are two parts in the same place, like this one. So I hit this, and here it says ETA 56 seconds. And it says here, you don't have to wait, so you can leave and come back when the timer is up. And when the timer is up, you get the samples and you see which one is different, and you just click on that and you're done. Good luck.